Hello and welcome to today's Dragon's Daily Dose. It's Smorganite here, and today I'm going to be talking about this. Now, this is a very exciting picture that has been found on Twitter. Minion actually sent it to me. I don't know the exact source, so if it is you, then fantastic. Thank you for sharing, because it's a very exciting photograph of a book that has not been announced yet. So it's quite exciting that it has been revealed. As I say, I don't know where it's come from, who shared it, so it might also save somebody from getting into trouble, because I don't know if it should be announced just yet, but nevertheless, here we are. We've got the Era of Ruin, an anthology collection. We knew there was going to be an anthology collection of short stories. There's been sort of rumours through different communities and stuff, so we had heard that, but it is actually quite exciting that we have now seen a photograph of what looks like somebody's living room with this book just chilling by the looks of it. So very interesting. Yeah, it's cool. It's going to be cool. And it also looks like in the photograph, I'll try and zoom in here. Let me see if I can. If I zoom in, yeah, here we are. So it's got actually the different titles of the books that are in this anthology. And we've got Angels of Another Age, Fulgurite, Fragments, All We Have Left, Ex Libris, System Purge, After the Dawn, The Darkness, Homebound, and The Carrion Lord of the Imperium. And we've got, you know, the Lords of Terra, Nick Kime, John French, Dan Abnett, Gav Thorpe, Guy Haley, Chris Raitt, and Aaron Dembski-Bowden as well. So we've got a collection of very good authors there for these short stories. So it's going to be very exciting to see what happens. But I won't say too much more because it will just be speculation. We might get a Warhammer community post about this today, because it is quite big news. So that is something that's quite exciting. So we'll see what comes out, and if there is, I might do a video tomorrow on it as well. So we'll take it from there. But yeah, that's very, very exciting. That's, as I say, it has been confirmed as published date 2024. So it is coming out soon. So we'll see what gets said going forwards about it. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to say on that topic. Obviously, I know there'll be a lot of other people that will know more than I do. But what I want to talk about today, and this was originally the plan for today's episode, is the campaign that I have written for Minion and Steady Paint. Well, writing. I've not actually finished writing it yet, because campaigns take a while to write. So I have found actually a really cool way of making your own planets, and this actually, I made this picture myself completely from scratch. So this is something that I'm pretty pleased that I can do now. So I can basically make a photograph of a planet and you know, actually use it for campaigns. So I know it's something simple, but I just had a bit of a play around, and this is what I came up with. So that's what they'll be using. This will be the planet that they'll be on. I've not decided a name yet, so if anybody's got any good ideas for a name, then please feel free to let me know in the comments below, because yeah, I would love to actually create a name based on something that was put in the comments. So please do let me know. So basically, I think I mentioned it already a couple of days ago. What's going to happen is Minion and Steady Painting are both going to choose a corner of the battlefield, and from there, or a tile along the edge of the battlefield, and from there they're going to basically expand. Each turn they're going to be able to expand one layer out if they've won a game, or if not, they'll just stay as they are. But if they've lost a game, they might lose a layer, sort of, you know, of adjacent tiles. And what that means is it's going to be able to, like, sort of spread their territory and their resources and basically make it an exponential growth if they keep winning. I know that it's a very exciting time for the Mechanicum with sort of, you know, the 30k mech stuff, but we have actually said that we're going to stick with doing the 40k stuff, which is exciting, because I prefer 40k to the new Heresy, to be honest. So yeah, so this is the map that's on the screen at the moment, and this is where they'll be able to choose, the players will be able to choose their starting points. So they really, well, they have a lot of sort of interesting different scenery pieces that they're going to have to look at taking over, whether or not it's a Tau station, or sort of the one in the middle here, the silver one. That one was supposed to be like a marine base, some sort of marine base. And bonus points if anybody in the comments below can tell me what this piece is from, because if anybody works it out, I will be astounded at your sort of knowledge of Warhammer bits, because it is spare bits from a kit that I have. Okay. We've also got up at the top left an Eldar sort of webway gate / Wraithbone construct, and then to the right we've got what is the marine bunker thing for Aeronautica, but I painted it up like my Custodes, so it's more like their sort of their base on the planet that has been dropped from orbit. That's what I was sort of thinking. So there's a couple of cool things going on this board. There is also a Chaos fortress, a citadel over to the left hand side of the battlefield as well. So it'll be interesting to see where Minion and Steady Painting choose to deploy. Wherever they choose to deploy, there will be a city spire tile, which you can see 3 in this photograph at the moment. But wherever they choose to deploy, there will be one of those for them. So yeah, so that's pretty much everything for today. It's quite exciting. Obviously we've seen the next short story, the Anthology book that's coming out for the Siege of Terra, and we've also had a quick look at the campaign stuff. So tomorrow I'll talk a little bit more about the campaign stuff, and if there's been anything, any developments on the short stories, then we'll take it from there. So thank you so much for listening. Please feel free to hit the subscribe or the like button below. Really appreciate everybody that started following this this channel, and until next time, keep those brushes moving, your armies ready, and your imagination soaring. See you tomorrow.